I need to talk to you guys about something. Over the past few months, I've had this sort of content start popping up on my Instagram feed. And before I go even further, no, it is not that kind of content. Gross. Anyways, I see the content, I watch it for a few seconds on my phone, scroll past it, don't think much of it, go on with my day. And maybe I see it again 1 or 2 times again here and there, but nothing much really, until a few weeks later. Fast forward and now it's everywhere and I think it's coming for me. I see it on my Instagram, the featured reels that they have, the posts, my homepage, my dreams. Everywhere. And I previously talked about this kind of content back in July of 2023. 2 words, people: TikTok food. It's coming back for me. Let's give some context on what brought me here and those who haven't seen that video. During mid-2023, there was a trend on TikTok happening of people cooking food. Now, you might think, that's nothing crazy, people do it all the time. Well, that's what I thought until I started watching this content, which it seems like the people making it were prepping and cooking the meals in a sort of, stimulating and steamy possible way, to put it lightly. Creators like the Donut Daddy and Cedric blew up making this kind of content, but also having some good production and high quality when putting these videos out. Those types of videos went viral, that content itself went viral, thus creating a TikTok trend, which I will then make a video on. Today though, instead of talking about cooking food, we're talking about eating food, and a lot of it. And while the TikTok cooking was more of like a trend, this eating is more of like a category, maybe its own genre at this point. Also in that video, I was more reacting to Donut Daddy and Cedric's videos because they were both same in the type of content they're putting out. Whereas in these eating videos, it's all over the place and just varies in their ways of presentation. So to start off, when you think of eating videos, your brain probably immediately goes to mukbangs, and they'll have this sort of setup where it's like this, or even this. Well, I want you to take that thought and then toss it to the side, because that's not at all what these videos are like. Something that's really common with these videos is that almost all the time they'll have food items or just items in general floating above their head. It honestly can be anything they want it to be, so that people can just scroll through and see that and then be like, I want to see him eat that. It can range from something like an orange or a Pepsi above their head to just an iPhone, because f it, why not? Also, the background will just be a blank background. Maybe it will have a different color like blue or purple, but nothing crazy. But watching multiple of these videos, I and many others that clicked on them are coming to a thought that these videos might be fake. The reason for this claim is very simple and very much important, that being the swallow. Because when you insert food into your mouth, what is one way of confirming that you have consumed it but also are currently digesting it? Shitting is one, but I'm mostly looking for swallowing. Most, if not all, of these videos do not show that swallowing confirmation. It should go as bite, chew more, and then swallow. That's it. But they don't do that. Instead, it's bite, chew, then cut to the next bite of that food or a different food item. And after watching these videos, I'm kind of just wondering why make and prepare this food just to bite into it, then throw it away or just waste it, you know? But really it's to just get engagement, clicks, just people to talk about it. I'm part of the problem. I'm making a video about it right now. And I want to say that there isn't anything morally wrong with making these videos, and also to not harass anybody that I mentioned in this video, because it's not worth it. How about you just watch my video instead? Heard? Heard. Now, to get on to the different ways of people doing this eating, let's get on to the ones that I feel like are the least offensive or don't bother me as much as the others do. Hell, I might even say that these are the ones that are potentially legit and not fake, or at least less fake than the rest. These videos are what I mentioned to be the standard of these type of videos, where it has the foods floating above their head and the solid color background behind them. But what I take away from these videos is that instead of them trying to eat the whole damn thing, they're just trying the food or just taking a bite out of it. They either have or are given the food, they take a bite from it, and maybe they'll give you a reaction or some sort of a response of what they think of the food. I like to mention that I like both of these creators' approaches are the same, where not only is it the type of color that's in the background and it's matching the type of food that they're eating, but that if they like the food, they do like that little Giga Chat face and the little facial expression from Christian Bale's movie American Psycho. Like, they'll eat the food and if they like it, they'll go. Though I will say this creator's pushing it just because of how close he is to the camera, something that I also have a problem with in these type of videos. But it's not just a problem, it's that it haunts me everywhere I go. Going forward, these types of videos are why they haunt me and the severity of said haunting. And I know what you might be thinking, but yes, haunting is a word, trust me, but also don't look it up. But you know something that's better than a reaction? How about a no reaction? This one's gonna need a little bit of a lore dump on how we got to this one. About 2 years ago, TikTok creators would take the hottest food and sauces known to man, maybe even combine it with more very hot food and sauces, eat them, consume them, and then show people how good their spice level is. And after you eat the food, you swallow it, stick out your tongue, and then proclaim to the world saying no reaction. One creator that blew up the most doing this was this one man known as Spice King, who is still doing these spice challenges to this day, whether that be on YouTube or Instagram. After Spice King's videos blew up, people wanted to do the same because of how big he got off of them. But also, why do that when you can just take bites out of it and edit it in a way where it seems like you're actually eating it, consuming it, and then showing that you had no reaction to it. 3 creators that actually make this type of spicy no reaction content go by Luke, Spicy, and Jumbo Spice. And I'm gonna say this now, but all 3 of these creators have something in common, being the staring into the camera. Every single one is staring into the camera. They're not focused on the food, they're focused on you, your soul, and the prolonged eye contact that is now to follow. Luke seems to be the biggest type of creator that does this no reaction content, where they have the food items above, the solid color background behind them, with a single strand of LED lights. That, but what I mentioned of him being uncomfortably close to the camera where I can see the ring light reflecting in his eye. Like, I swear the guy is like 11 inches away from the camera. And you might be wondering, why specifically 11 inches? Well, I just measured it. Imagine I made like a long ass video from this angle while I also say Lego fun fact number 162. Back on track. Back on track, Luke would do the common thing of eating all these foods, you know, like how I've been mentioning. But he may also do something different, like choose from left to right, and he'll choose one of them or both, because again, fuck it, why not? There's also the videos of him combining things, which it oddly has to do with either a pickle or making it into a cereal. One thing that's different from Luke's is that when he eats the food, he seems to be very aggressive to it. Then he finishes with his tongue out and proclaims no reaction. Spicy is a little bit different, where content-wise, it is the same, but where he differs is that his speech is very louder, his mouth is constantly open for some reason, and the woman he has in his videos is constantly hoping for pain and suffering his way.
What is that?
Just trying to kill you.
It smells like death!
Please die.
Because if I was him, I'd be worried. Now the third and final creator is Jumbo Spice. I've seen his content back in 2022 where he was doing something way different. Jumbo's past content though was the content that was common from 2 years prior. But in his past content, he did it with this little smile, this little tilt of the head, and that little calm yet soothing voice that he is speaking in.
So I went to 0 degrees today and ordered some of the spiciest items. I honestly can't wait to dig in.
But I guess like once he got rid of the braces, he just started doing the common content nowadays that everyone else is doing. Also, the lighting on his videos are absurdly brighter, and that he leans into the camera more like he's gonna give me a jump scare. Not only does their content consist of them eating food that is either spicy, gummy, or sour, but that the food looks fucking disgusting. It looks like shit. I don't know what kind of food coloring or dye that they're using, but it makes the food look so much more worse. Like, look at this chicken wing. That does not look appetizing in the slightest. And it ranges from just covered in purple dust to a monocolored unicorn has just thrown up on this food. The worst looking ones are definitely the Cheetos, gummy bears, whatever he did to this pepper, and the wings. So pretty much everything except for a pickle or a generic colored chip or Dorito. I'd spit this stuff out too if I had to do this content. That can't be fun on your stomach. Moving on to our next content, I want to say this was actually going to be at the end, but due to recent discoveries while making this video, I decided to put this in the middle, that being our what the fuck category. The reason why I called this the what the fuck category is because everything that makes sense, seems logical, or that we learned today is just tossed into a trash can. It's not even tossed to the side, it's gone. Gone with the wind. Nothing makes sense. And that doing will be by the hands of this creator. This guy's content has him dressing up as 2 recurring characters, being Pikachu and Anya from Spy X Family. It's so obnoxiously loud with him screaming all the time, and also him screaming mama for some reason. And And also, he's not even tasting the food, and his reactions are not even matching with what he thinks of the thing. Here he is trying a popcorn bubble popping fidget toy, screams out mama, and it's a check mark. Okay. Now here he is opening a bottle of God knows what. It goes wrong, goes into his eyes, he's disappointed, and psych, it's a check mark, baby, why not? But then I found out this. On March 29th, 2024, he posted a video onto Instagram of him trying out Coke and Mentos, lollipops, and a big bottle of milk. I went to scroll down to check out his other content since I did that with the rest, and I saw this video. Posted on March 18th, 2024, it is him with the milk, and it is literally the same exact take of him showering the milk onto him. Then in that same exact video from March 18th, he's trying lollipops, which is the same exact clip from the March 29th, 2024 video, with the first half just being cut. But at the start of that March 29th video, he is taking a big bottle of Coke and dumping lots of Mentos into it, where it goes crazy. But guess what? March 28th, the video before that, it has that same clip, but at the end. And after I saw this, I just thought I was going crazy. I thought I was about to go crazy. Oh my god. The content just doesn't make any sense. It's the same clips that he's just reusing. And he's not even trying the food most of the time. He's just putting it over to his mouth. It's the same clips. It's the same. March 29th, March 18th. Anya Pikachu. He put a check mark. Anya Pikachu that he does like. He'll put an X over it. Oh my god. No. We're fine. We're fine. On to the final part, being mukbang ASMR with quotations, as you can see. Remember earlier how I said the common idea of what a mukbang should be and that it should be thrown out of a window? This is why. I imagine a mukbang with like a mountain of food in front of you, but that's not the case in Instagram, TikTok mukbang. It's that food floating above where it shows one of those food items being slowly whittled away at. Not only is the creator here just staring at me, but they're also doing it with a smile as they take a bite out of it and then they cut away from us looking at her while they show the process of them eating the food. The music is so loud for some reason and so is the eating, and you may ask why the eating is so loud until you see the food they're eating and the chewing, and then you realize, oh, it's just a sound effect they're using. And it passes by so quick. It's just so much food that's possibly either being consumed or to waste in the video, and if they're eating those too. But we haven't even talked about the biggest creator, or at least the one that I see everywhere behind these types of eating videos, being a man known as Safar. Safar is a huge creator on TikTok, amassing over 26 million followers and reaching almost 10 million on YouTube. Now I've seen videos from him, but before he started doing all these TikTok eating videos, or they just started blowing up on his page. One video of his was where he was pairing this one woman in her videos of the way she talks and expresses her movements. There's also this one funny video he duetted back then with this one lady ripping off like a baby doll head. And there was also that period of people actually wasting food, then people would duet it and show themselves doing the same thing but in a non-wasteful manner. Him doing life hacks and reacting to his own for some reason. And finally, there's him poking fun at this one person with inflated Botox lips. Remember that video. Now on to his mukbang eating videos. Instead of him using a solid color background, it's just his shoe collection, which is pretty neat.
Andy!
Whose kid is this? And then he'll have the random food items above his head, including whatever may be containing those food items. You heard me. First up is a container of Reese's peanut butter. Takes a few scoops of the PB, but that wasn't enough, so fuck it. Jar, you're going into my belly too. Made a little mess with the 7-Up. Clumsy me, let's just take a swig from the bottle. Refreshing, but the bottle looks yummy and so does the wrapper. Okay. But when he does eat, you really don't hear it as loud as you may think. A total opposite from the videos I've just mentioned, actually.
Hot chip challenge.
It's just him chewing, smacking his lips, and gulping as loud as he can. Can't forget about the eye contact though. But Safar does something a bit different in his mukbang videos, being his little bowl of substance. I'm leaning on believing that this is honey, but there was one point where I actually thought it was like maple syrup or something. But then I asked, what's the point of it? Why do we do this? Why drench it in honey? I don't know how that's gonna make it even better. Now it's just messy and it's just sticky and I'm good. I'm good. Also, sometimes it will be Nutella. But I'm gonna be real for a little bit. There's no way he's actually eating all these food, especially in the videos where it's just something gigantic, like that shoe cake. I don't know if it kind of fits this word, but it seems ironic in a way, because he used to parody videos of people actually wasting food, but maybe I'm getting a little off track there. But as I was wrapping this up, I was finishing the video idea, finishing up the script, and that is when my mind suddenly and finally snapped. Because I looked at everybody's past content to see what they used to do, I wanted to look back at Safar's content to see what he did before these videos, and that is when I stumbled upon this. I remember there's one video I've seen of him that was posted back on February 11th, 2024. I scroll past it and think to myself how it was genuinely a funny video, so I keep scrolling and scroll. What? December 30th, 2023? It's the same video. That, you know what, that's okay though. It was probably just an iconic video of his that it blew up, you know? I've seen people do that before. Wait a minute. This one is also December 30th, 2023. No. That can't be. That can't be right. That can't be the same video he posted recently on February 28th, 2024. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm just tired. I do need to go to sleep earlier that I have been. No. This can't be. Let me see his other content. March 23rd, 2024. Okay. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. January 16th, 2024. What? Why is it? Why? What? I don't get the point. No, one more. Okay, crushing a Perrier bottle. Don't do this. Don't be what I think it is. Don't be what. God. January 18th, 2024. Let me go to his YouTube channel. Let me just, okay, that, Safar, and, no. It's the same videos on his Instagram. They're everywhere. This guy's a serial uploader. Hold on, let me check out the others. Okay, let's check out Spicy. Okay, how about this video? August 29, 2023. Cheeto, Blue Taki, Radiation, Red Dorito, Green Pepper, and the Devil. Okay, no, okay. Cheeto, Blue Taki, Radiation, Dorito, Green Pepper, and the Devil? May 5th, 2023? Jumbo? Okay, a day ago. And September 9th, 2023. Please, Luke. Don't do this to me. I'm begging you. Oh, he hasn't done it at all. Huh. Neat. What was I doing again? Oh, right. No. They're all re-uploading their content. Why re-upload? How many times have I seen their video? Brain rot is real. Are these even the same people? Oh my god. I don't know. Why are we just reposting the content? Why the content we're posting? Why the food is just not looking good. Look poo-poo. Look like shit. Look poop. How do the creators even look like what they do now? I don't know what to do. I don't know. I need to get up. I don't know. Giant Blue Taki, Red Cheeto, Green Bell Pepper, Habanero Pepper, Habanero Pepper, Giant Blue Taki, Sour Gummy Watermelon, Blue Gummy Bear, Gummy in my tum tum. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Come on.